Well, since I put up my first video having to do with learning to play a harmonica, I received so many emails from around the world asking me questions that I thought maybe I'd do like a sequel and try to explain a little bit more than what I had time for on the first one. So I'd like to suggest that if you are watching this video for the first time and you haven't seen the previous one, that you take a look at the first one, as it will help you to understand this one a little bit better. Now, this whole question of playing a harmonica has to do with the kind of music that you want to play, because essentially there are two kinds of harmonicas. You know, there's the 10-hole diatonic and there is the chromatic, and each of these harmonicas have a particular purpose. The 10-hole diatonic is the one most people play because you can play a variety of music on it. If you like to play hymns, play hymns. If you like to play ballads, you can play ballads. If you like to play reggae, you can play. If you like to play folk music, you know. The answer's blowing in the wind. You know, you can play just about any kind of music on the diatonic, but this little 10-hole is the instrument that really comes in its own to play blues. And I got a lot of questions about playing blues, which I broached in the first video, so I thought I would like to carry this a little bit further. The thing about playing blues is this, that it's essential to be able to do what you call bending notes. And bending notes is a little troublesome for a lot of people. One reason for that is because they don't quite understand how to go about bending. And I'm going to try to show you that right now. Now, I cannot whistle very well, but I'm going to try to demonstrate something. If you whistle and you wanted to raise the note up, you know, you would whistle and you'd take your tongue forward, right? You would go something like this, if I can manage it. Right? And then going from, you push your tongue up, you know, you start with your tongue like in the middle of your mouth, and as you go, you push your tongue forward. Now, if you want to go the other way, and to go from, let's say, middle down to low, you would draw your tongue backwards. It would go something like this. Well, as you go backwards, You notice that your tongue goes all the way down here, right? And the further down you can swallow your tongue is the lower that you would go when you whistle. Well, this whole business about bending a note on a harmonica implies the same action. You're going to inhale on the note, and you just as how when you inhale on the whistle just now, you do the same thing. You inhale on the hole. You draw your tongue back as though you were carrying your tongue all the way down in your throat, and guess what? You know it bends, right? Not a problem. Okay. You see, you must bend notes if you want to play blues, because it's bending the notes that gives the blues that bluesy sound. It's a little bit troublesome in the beginning for a lot of people, but like everything else, you just persevere and persist, and it happens. It's not a problem, right? Now, another question that a lot of people have asked about is about riffs, because blues is a freestyle type of music, and what you do when you play blues is that you create little melodies as you go along. You know, these little melodies of 4 or 5 notes or however long are called riffs, and the easiest way, well, I was going to say the easiest way to learn to play riffs is listen to some people playing blues, and I would strongly suggest that you go to YouTube and in the search write down blues harmonica, and you'll get any number of videos up there with guys playing blues, and if you listen to them, you'll find you'll begin to hear the riffs, okay? But you need to be able to create your own riffs, and this is what we're going to try to do here now. And I use the word error. An error that a lot of new players get trapped in is they think that when they are going to play, that they've got to play all of these notes, you know, and they've got to go all over the harmonica, you know, from back to forward, playing all these notes. That's not the way to go. Keep it simple. When you play riffs, and if you're going to improvise, you know, stay with notes close together, repeat the notes, allow silences, and syncopate, which means, you know, play the note several times. See? It's that simple. Don't try to do too much. Okay, let's see how the time is looking. Well, let me tell you what. Time is up already. So I'm going to have to stop here and carry on with another video behind this, which we'll call number 3, and I hope to be able to get through what I want to tell you in 3 or 4. So let's take a break here and carry on with the following video. Right? I only have 10 minutes, if you understand. Take it easy.